2017, came back at 2020, won at this weight class, which is 59 kilos. So Sarita matched up against LINDBORG, Sweden, and India for the bronze at 59. Sarita not wasting any time, able to get into her initial position with the underhook, but here comes LINDBORG.
Action.
Half-hearted shot by the Swede.
Action blue.
Our official saying action blue. And again, if we don't see a scoring hold here, we're going to see our first passivity warning. Not yet, but if we don't see it here in the next 15 seconds, be ready to see a passivity call.
LINDBORG has had a busy day, the 23-year-old battling back through the repechage to earn the right to wrestle for bronze.
Nice pass by Sarita Moore. She was in a quad pod position, so they say it's 4 because she wasn't on her knee down. That's feet to back, and right back to the gut wrench. Sarita Moore up 6-0 here.
Has the arm trapped. Now LINDBORG is able to free up her left arm. That's big for her. Sarita, though, pounces right back on the gut wrench, this time draped over the left side of the body, but once she lost that arm, she lost a little bit of her control, but she'll settle for a 6-0 lead.
And really smart there, instead of trying to go knee down to get 2-point takedowns, she popped a gut wrench through, feet to back, and got 4. So Sarita using really smart tactics to earn more points.
Sarita took home a silver earlier this year at the 2021 Mateo. This is not an Olympic weight, so Sarita was left off the Olympic roster. The Indians already had a really good qualifier in Anshu, who we just saw at 57, so there was nowhere for Sarita to go. So all of her focus this summer has been on this moment, trying to get a medal for India.
LINDBORG going up to that pinch headlock. A nice snap down by Sarita Moore.
Scramble near the edge, nothing yet. Underneath LINDBORG. You hear the echo from the Swedish contingency, trying to encourage the 23-year-old, and the two wrestlers go back to their feet.
And LINDBORG attempt to back hook that elbow and get a 2-point exposure. Right there, Sarita Moore did a beautiful job of posturing up and not giving up the exposure points. She was able to lift her chest up.
Sweden with a good history in women's wrestling. Sofia Mattsson, we saw another Mattsson in action yesterday as well. 6-0 India here in the first period. Opening 3 minutes coming to an end. And it will be all India right now, and Sarita goes into the corner on top. While we have a little bit of a break, Brian, let's look back at what we have seen here on the women's wrestling side. Japan, clearly the team story, running away with the title. The Americans in the number 2 spot. They have a chance still to pick up 7 medalists if Mensah can take care of business coming up. But we've also seen other countries rise, and that's something that I'm going to take away from this year's edition of the World Championships.
Agreed, and looking at India wrestling really well. Looking at Kyrgyzstan, who did a really nice job in putting more than just Tiny Bakova out there, but putting other wrestlers who are following her lead. It's great to see these smaller nations putting some women into the tournament and being successful.
And even though India came up just short with winning their first gold medal as a country, Moldova did not. They captured their first women's gold medal last night, so a piece of history for that country as they try to build momentum and move forward. They had a pair of finalists last night, in fact.
And they're the first ever medalists, and they get it in 1 year where they have 2, and their first champion. A lot of firsts in Moldova.
Adjustments made. Let's see what Sweden can do to get back into it. She loves that pinch headlock, doesn't she?
She does, and she'll either throw her hips in or look to throw it by, but instead she backs out and resets.
Trying to change her levels a little bit. Sticks up that heavy collar, tries to snap down Sarita, but she is just so strong in the lower half.
And holds position really well. Easy to get your head pulled and pop up and give up an attack, but she's just staying disciplined in her stance. Nice shot.
LINDBORG fires in a little bit deeper than back in the first period. Sit out position here by Sarita near the edge, and she's able to thrust and turn the Swede over for 2. See if it gets confirmed. It does. 8-0. How about the power? We were just talking about Sarita, and she sent LINDBORG for a ride.
So hard to be strong when you're sitting on your bottom. She was able to drive with her feet and pull LINDBORG through. LINDBORG just gave that extra little push forward, lifted her hips up, her head went down, and she got rolled through for 2.
So now Sarita very close to ending it early via technical superiority. It's 10 points in freestyle. She is right on the curb of that. LINDBORG's going to try again. She's going to shoot.
Sarita doing a nice head pinch, and she sits underneath.
She's going to try again. This is a carbon copy of what we just saw. I don't think she has the right grip to pull it off.
And I don't know if that's the smartest thing when you're up by 8 to put yourself in danger position near your back. Right now, LINDBORG going to look to hop and get 2 there, making it a little tighter.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. She put herself in a vulnerable position, and it nearly backfired. Now LINDBORG trying to hook up a cross ankle, not there. And they go back to the feet. LINDBORG certainly does not appear to be tired. She looks really fresh here in the closing 30 seconds.
And that's the danger of going down early and giving up big 4-point moves and not having an answer. Sarita starting to really move her hands and back up a little bit. She's working the center. Double overs by LINDBORG.
Can she pull off one big throw here with 10 seconds? Comes in on a shot, and India with a silver medal earlier, they are going to capture the bronze at 59. The excitement and the jubilation from the Indian corner, quite a night for women's wrestling from India. A silver medal and now the bronze from Sarita at 59 kilos.
Big night for the country of India, and their women have been on the rise. They're well known in their country.